Hey, what's going on, guys? It's BrickSearch here, and for weekly update number, I think it's 5. I'm not sure, but yeah, I'm thinking it's 5, but yeah. And for this weekly update, I am in my basement. Focus. Yeah, bad camera. Yeah. So I'm in the messy hell basement. Oh, look at all that. It's such a mess. Death Star. So happy. There's a new scene I'll tell you about later. Or maybe in a few minutes, but yeah. So, yeah, there's not much to say. I mean, yeah. Or the guy came, and my mom talked to him, or he's coming, to talk about redoing the basement. And I'm hoping, because my mom is not thinking the same way I am, so I have to compromise. If you remember, see that line, that, like, the line goes to that, where that corner wall is, like, yeah. Yeah, so that line would, like, probably make it this one big room. And I want this whole room to be the Lego room. So, yeah. It looks cleaner, actually, but that's just because all the Christmas decorations are upstairs. So, because, yeah, Christmas is coming. I think 18 days till Christmas. So I'm very happy. Yeah. And honestly, if I want to clean up, I have to focus on just the separate parts, like all these, like separate parts. And but I'm not sure what to do with the full sets. All the, like, a while ago, like months ago, I just to like make room, I cleared off all the together sets that were together and built. I put them over here. And I don't know what this is doing here. It's like an Indiana Jones thing, but yeah. It's on an air hockey table, which, yeah. So these are like full sets. Obviously there's more sets over there, but it's the Death Star that's really hard, because I remember when I built it, when I got it like 2 years ago, I built it and it was getting it down here that was tricky. I had to stop between every step and, like, let me show you. And I had to, like, stop and set it down every step just to, like, adjust myself and to make sure it doesn't break. Because I was holding it like this by the second floor. And I wasn't sure if that meant, like, it would, like, the bottom would collapse, but yeah, so it was very difficult and very, yeah, I was very tired after because I was so nervous. Then I got that shelf thing, which is, like, I didn't realize organizing would be so hard. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just the fact that there's so many pieces. There's stuff all around here. That big box. Yeah, all that stuff. And then, like, in all those blue bags, there are, like, Lego sets from, like, years and years ago. Some actually are Mega Bloks. Maybe I'll just put all Mega Bloks in one blue bag, and I don't know what to do with it because I don't use the Mega Bloks because they're the enemy to Lego. Yeah, and then you got this whole table. Yeah, then this, like, broke, so I have to, like, finish that, the Fire Nation ship. I should probably fix that because it's, yeah, it's valuable. It was like $300 because it's, like, old and discontinued. Yeah, and then you got this lightsaber wall. All Legos in there. And there's, like, probably Legos in that little thing, that bucket down there. Then here's all the, books, like, instruction books. Ow, then we move over here. Looks like there's some Mega Bloks right there. There's probably Legos, I don't know, but then when we move back here, there's Legos in that box. there's like basically Legos scattered all over back here. Yeah, so it's very difficult because it takes like maybe a couple people to like move all these like boxes and stuff, but it takes like 5 people to like clean up all these Legos. And it's very hard because I'm sort of inactive. I'm partly inactive, like I still build, but not as much as I used to be. Of course, when I was very active, that was summer. I mean, I have all day. Now I have weekends and nights. I mean, if I have homework, I have first period study hall, so I just do most of my homework in the beginning part of the day. So I have like a lot of time, but yeah, it's hard. And plus, what I was just thinking about when I'm organizing, I what do you call it? I find like these cool pieces, and then I picture like some build, and then I get excited or something. I want to say that, and then I start building something, and then I stop organizing and cleaning, and then I start building. And I guess that's a good thing, but then I never upload it or post it or finish it, and then nothing gets done, and it's like a lose for me and lose for cleaning. Yeah, so I have to focus on just cleaning and not building. And now I'll talk. Oh yeah, and they also got Legos in here, Legos in there. And look, some new cool pieces. Plates. Whatever this is, like a mix of Lego and Mega Bloks. Rubber band. Have to find all of them I can. Yeah, so if you saw the Fall of Civilization scene on my Flickr, that's it. It's mostly destroyed because, yeah, here's the sidewalk. It's mostly all destroyed. Here's like the white line on one of the roads, but yeah, it's all destroyed because all the tiles were taken off. Here's a piece of the wall from it. Most of everything was taken off and went into here, which I'll show you now. Yeah, this is bad lighting. But anyway, oh, I don't know why Yoda is there. I actually got a brown like lightsaber piece and like cut it so that it's short, because so now he has like a short cane to walk with. So yeah. And also, before I get on, when I was organizing my lightsabers in here, oops, wrong one. In here, I noticed that, let's see, must find it. That there was a mini green lightsaber. And I saw there was something different about it, and then darn it. Well, yeah, and then I noticed that it like wasn't the same size as a regular Lego lightsaber, so let's see. And then I took another one. Here's a green one, or a yellow. Sorry about that. So what the hell? It's so complicated just to set up a camera. Oh my god. So if you notice, it's smaller than this lightsaber. Now, I'm not sure if that was a manufacturing error, because I noticed maybe I didn't remember that I like shaved it down or cut it, but I don't remember. I looked at both sides and it looks like it was brand new. Like it has like that rounded area on both sides. So It probably just happened when it was being made, because it must have came in this thing, and I thought maybe they made a different one for Yoda since he's short and they made his lightsaber shorter. But then I watched reviews and nobody else got it, so maybe it's like a lucky thing. But anyway, put that with Yoda. Yeah, so here's the scene. It's the next scene for Toro and I. It's actually in the Death Star room. Toro, a long time ago, Toro, or Andrew, you probably know him from Flickr. Excuse me. Excuse me again. He gave me a great idea to, like, build something and, like, use the hangar area as, like, this thing. So I took out these pieces with the arrows, and basically I just tiled everything, made a couple of adjustments to the, like, elevator piece, and, like, yeah, put that there. Then I put this, like, wheel there because I saw that there was a stud and I had to cover it up somehow, so I just put, like, little hatch wheel there. And yeah, so over here, it'll probably be lighter. What I plan on doing to make it cool is how there's this thing up here. Put, like, one of those LED bluish lights over here, and then it'll shine down. It'll create, like, a vent area, and basically you'll see the light coming through. You'll see the light coming through, and it will hopefully look pretty cool. Hopefully this camera. Yeah, so I put the do not enter sign on there with some computer panels down there. Probably saying do not enter through this door. And yeah, so if you probably know, it's like a thing where it's like a series where a militia, it's after the apocalypse and the militia grows, because after the apocalypse the government is destroyed. So instead of making a new government, basically the militia guys take over and the civilians form a rebellion, and basically it's like a military versus unskilled citizens. But there's more citizens than militia people, so the strength is not... Yeah, the strength is with the militia, but the numbers are with the other people. You have to find out a name. Because I build the point of view of the civilians, or like the rebels, and Andrew or Toro builds like the same story, except it's from the point of view of the militia. The militia, yeah. But then I thought, this has, the way I planned the scene on being set up, it has nothing to do with the civilians. It's basically like a militia scene. So I have to find some way to incorporate the civilians with it. Yeah. Damn it. And yeah, like the whole point of the scene is to show that the militias are now like stocking up on stuff. So I'm just gonna have like those crates, the pile of crates right there, just like sort of stacked, but just to show that they're like preparing for stuff. Like maybe I'll have one of the boxes open with maybe I'll have like two of the boxes with the lids off, and it'll show like, I'll put like some brick arms guns in there, basically to show that they're stocking up and piling up to prepare for a war. Like they're starting to take all the weapons, and yeah. Then I put the sticker on those pieces, like the caution thing. Yeah, hopefully it'll turn out really good. And then another thing that's different from the original Death Star, these pieces are lined up there. And yeah. So, not much else to say. At least in this weekly update, I could show you something I'm working on. That's what my first goal was for weekly update number 1. That whenever I built the new like mock or like scene or vignette, I would show you. And I haven't been very active, so I couldn't. And again, I'm really trying to get out other videos rather than just weekly updates. Like I had a Brick Arms order unboxing, but that kind of failed. So there was really no point in me doing that, like uploading it. I just deleted it. Or maybe I didn't, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm really trying to get out stuff. I really want to do reviews, but if you saw weekly update number 3, if this is number 4, wait, no, maybe it's number 5. Well, if you saw the weekly update before this one, then go check. If you watched it, then you would notice how I showed you that green screen thing that I know I'm getting because my mom left the thing on for your previous orders, and I saw it, and then I got mad at it because she spoiled the surprise. Well, not really, because at least I know now that I'm gonna have professional lights, I'm gonna have a good background, and I'm gonna be able to do reviews and a whole lot of other stuff with that. So I'm very happy that I can use that. And another thing, I'm saving up for the Canon EOS Rebel T3i, which is, a great camera, very good quality. I don't have to use my iPhone anymore, like what I'm using right now. It's just great. I mean, at BJ's wholesale club store thing, I saw it for $500, and my birthday just recently passed, and so I got about $280, so around $300, and so all I need now is like $200 to $300, because it may be like $600, I don't know, maybe it was just on sale that day for $500, but I've mainly been seeing $600, so usually I get $100 from my aunt and uncle because they have a little bit more money than usual people, so they're like, they have more money because they're kind of rich, so I always get $100 from them, and usually I get $100 from my grandma, so that's $200, and then other money like $50s, dollar bills, 20s. It should all come together to, basically, I know, and my mom said if you don't have enough, she'll subtract the difference and pay that. So, I know I'm getting that. I'm using my own money for once. Because, I couldn't add it onto my Christmas list, because if you saw before, it's kind of like all expensive stuff. The green screen was like $150. And then, of course, the iMac, the big thing on the list, is like $1,300. So I couldn't really add like a $500 or $600 thing on there again, or else then my parents would freak out. But so I'm gonna get that camera, and I know I will get it because by looking at the history of my money making of holiday money, I will be able to get that. And if not, my mom will subtract the difference, and that will only be $50. She probably won't have a problem paying $50 when I'm paying like 90% of the camera. So anyway, not much to say. I'm working on getting those videos out. Follow me on Twitter, or at least check my Twitter out. I update that daily, or at least try to. That's at least the one thing I am good at, updating daily and stuff. And then check my Flickr out. I always say I'm more active on that than I am YouTube, but actually it's really not big of a difference. I think I may be more active on YouTube since I post videos weekly, like weekly updates. But anyway, just check everything out. Twitter, I update that daily if you want to stalk me and know what's going on. Right now on Twitter, I'm always saying how much money I have to save up for that camera, because I need a good camera. Once I do, I'll have the urge to upload videos daily. So that's weekly update number 4. I'm pretty sure. It's 5. It's 5. So I'm gonna go to I'm gonna get started on organizing. Should probably take a month, probably 2 months, and and I want to upload that scene. That scene right there. Yeah. So I'm going to get working on uploading that. But first I have to talk to Toro first, because we always upload ours on the same day. And we have to, like, it's almost like we gather to, like, write the story together. Feels like we're, like, producers or directors of something. We get together and we, like, talk about what the next scene is going to be about. So yeah, that's it. See you guys later, and goodbye.